Wolves are not a side that will come and sit and defend, but it was really hard to break them. So did you need that luck in the end to manage to break them?
It's always difficult to play against them, and of course we had a couple of moments that we could have scored, but I felt second half that you put more and more pressure on them. The chance will come, and I felt more and more sure that, or more secure in our counter press, and we won the ball. There was not so many counter attacks the other way, and of course I think the day extra we had recovery might be the difference, because they only played the day before yesterday. So I think this Christmas schedule is crazy. So. Teams definitely deserve at least 2 days between the games.
And for a side who like to attack like Wolves, you kept them quiet. You must be really pleased with your defence.
Yeah, I felt we defended really well. Of course, David had to make a couple of saves, and he made them well. And I was very pleased with the pressure and the counter pressure in the second half.
You finished the year as second, so how does that feel?
Well, that's it's a new year. Hopefully it's a better 2021 for everyone in the world than 2020 has been. So, but we have picked up some results, and the performances have been better than today. But we've had 3 points today, and we're happy with it.
That they said that Saiz was arguably the best player on the pitch. It was cruel that it should come off him and go past his goalkeeper.
On this match day so far, Palace and Leicester 1 apiece, so too Chelsea and Villa. Everton's game against Manchester City postponed because of a breakout of COVID at Manchester. Everton want the details. I'm not surprised. Arsenal winners tonight at Brighton by 1-0. Burnley beat Sheffield United by the same score. No goals at Southampton, point apiece for the Saints and West Ham. Leeds got 5 at West Brom, and Manchester United late, very, very late, but nevertheless 3 big points, have beaten Wolves 1-0. Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham, Brighton slipping, Burnley's win lifting them 1 place. Newcastle yet to play on this match day, down. No change for Palace. Arsenal into 13th, Wolves down, Leeds through that big win at the Hawthorns into 11th. No change to Hammers or Southampton. City and Spurs both falling. Spurs due to play Fulham tomorrow, but that match might not take place. Chelsea and Villa going the right way. Everton down. Leicester, as you were. Manchester United into second, 2 points behind Liverpool. Tomorrow, scheduled Spurs Fulham. Might not, as I say, might not start. Newcastle are playing Liverpool. Marcus Rashford then, as it turns out, the difference between Manchester United and Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, he's taken a gamble, he's had the shot, he scored. I mean, it's a decent ball in, last couple of minutes, nothing wrong with that. They're talking about tired legs, but people are getting back. The full-back's got himself back in there, he's in a perfect position. He tracks him across the penalty area. The goalkeeper's got the shot covered. It's not one of his best strikes, Marcus, at all. And the fact that it comes offside is the key factor in all of this.
Fair play to Harry Maguire for keeping the ball in play down there.
Yeah, he did. But they've got plenty there. Wolves would have felt quite happy at this particular moment of time, not going anywhere, coming into players. And listen, when your name's on it, your name's on it. Sometimes if you can't be good, be lucky. It's not a bad thing to have in your locker. And you just see, this is the best angle. Saiz goes to cover it, goalkeeper's got it covered. Rui Patricio, he's going over to get there. That he can do nothing about. So, a little bit of good fortune puts them second in the table, right on Liverpool's shoulders.
Solskjaer said coming into this period, we'll know when we come out if we're in the title race. I think they are,
well,
no question.
We know going in that they're in the title race. Yeah. That's an absolute certainty, yes.
Yeah. Okay, if you haven't yet seen the goals from today's...
Conceding a goal like that, how can you put that into words in terms of the disappointment?
I can't up to now, I'll be honest with you, I can't. We put everything into it. I think you're seeing that. We've got everything. We've left everything out there. I think we're hard. We feel hard done by, because we feel like we deserve more from the game coming to Old Trafford and putting in the performance we did. If I'm going off just now, obviously not watching it back or just walking off the pitch now, putting in the performance we did, I think we deserve more. But to concede a goal like that it's a sucker punch. It's tough to take. Yeah.
Were there times even during the game you felt you looked like you could win it, never mind take a point.
Oh, 100%. We come here to win it. We come to every game to win it. Doesn't matter where you come to, Old Trafford, doesn't matter. We came to win the game, and I think you're seeing that with the way we played first half. We created chances. Not many teams come in and create the chances that we did, and we created ones. And it's something where, like I said, we come here to win. So it's massive disappointing. And when you get to that late in the game, you definitely don't want to lose. So it's something we need to look at, but we'll go to jail.
Clearly the ball's taken a huge deflection on the way in, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So is that of any consolation?
No, because we'll see the goal back. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it at the minute, because I can't really remember where it came from. It's a longer ball, and we should deal with it as a back line better. But listen, it's gone in, and I'll have to watch it back. I've not seen it. It's just, honestly, it's just absolutely gutting to concede when you put into the game what we put into the game there tonight. It's absolutely gutting to concede in that way. Yeah.
Thanks, Connor.
Cheers, mate.
Connor Cody with Matt Critchley. Really difficult, really tough. He's right, when you put so much in it, when you thought you might win it,
well,
you'll find yourself losing it that late.
We often forget when we watch people celebrate and people are joyous, and it's been a great moment for them. And there's a downside to that. There's a team who have put equally as much as you, or maybe more than, and have got nothing from it. That was it's close. There were a couple of chances Sice had from set plays, Richard. And then United got into it a little bit, and this was the first real chance they had. And we're in the 34th minute, and that was the first genuine opportunity they had. Maybe he should have scored, maybe, but goalkeeper got a little bit of luck with that one. It just drops at him. That's the difference. He can't generate much power, but in the end, it's a simple save. This one disallowed. I mean, they're calling for a penalty off Connor Cody. It wouldn't have been anyway, even if Cavani hadn't been offside and it dropped nowhere. Cody's arms by his side. The decision's a clear one, as Bailly heads the ball there. Offside. You could see 2 metres offside.
And that's the first offence.
Yeah, and then it does strike his arm. Look where his arm is, down by his side, totally neutral. The right decision was made. The right decision was made.
Do you think Wolves will have any complaints about the amount of time that was added? 5 minutes?
I'm trying to think.
Where did that come from?
Don't know. There would have been 6 subs, so that's 3 minutes.
Well, we never. You said that.
It's supposed to be, isn't it? It's supposed to be. Yeah. This was a magnificent strike, by the way. Paul Pogba had a quiet night. I mean, a really quiet night. But then all of a sudden, from nowhere, he unleashes this. It's a terrific hit. Absolutely top class. And then this ball here, you just don't get a little bit of luck. You said the difference sometimes can be this, Richard. Great save, but where does it drop to? It drops to the skipper, and he deals with it. Could have gone anywhere, could have dropped to a Wolves player, didn't. Another good block. See, that's what they were doing. Restricting United. United didn't have... Oh, no. He does.
When is somebody going to pull him up?
I don't know. Well, he's probably too important a player for Manchester United for him to pull him
somebody
up.
surely at some point is going to say, you're too good for this. Look. I mean, please.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah. Yeah. This is his most telling contribution of the night. Just a ball over Kilman's head. As I said, they've got plenty of men back. I think they're thinking he's coming into traffic, nowhere to go. And that is just luck. That's what it is. It's nothing.
But if you don't buy a ticket,
you don't win a raffle. That is exactly 100% right, Richard. They may be a little bit high. That's what I'll say. They might be a little bit high. They might have dropped off a little quicker this late in the game, but they didn't. But I still think they feel they've got it under control with the amount of old gold shirts between the ball and the goalkeeper. But as I say, he took a chance. He had a shot on his weaker side. It's a decent hit, but I think Rui Patricio's got this covered as he moves slightly to his right. But once he starts going right, the goalkeeper, there's nothing he can do to get back to his left. And relief as much as anything that is, because I think they know they've got one there, United. They've had one.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you.
Any thoughts, Andy, on whether there are too many games scheduled? I know you're going to tell me that it's a traditional period, yeah, Boxing Day, but we didn't then used to play until the following week.
We're always 2 in rapid succession.
There's a lot of games consistently at the moment, aren't there?
Well, there is. I mean, I'm trying to think at the beginning. There's a lot of games, and it seems like a lot of games, Richard, because of the pandemic and because of the broadcast rights back in the UK. Every single game is coming on television, so it always seems to everybody, oh, there's not another game today, is it? Or there's another game tomorrow. Or there's 3 games on Wednesday. There's 4 games on Thursday. They're not all the same teams that are playing these days, but I know what you mean. Certain teams have had 2 days rest. Certain teams have had 3 over this period, and the teams have 25-man squads, the majority of them, and many teams have made multiple changes. Manchester United made 6. Arsenal made 1. West Brom made none. Leeds made none. So, you know, they must be okay, the players, if these teams are still selecting the vast majority of the players that played 3 or 4 days ago, or 2 or 3 days ago. So the coaches are obviously happy. The fitness people are obviously happy with the recoveries of the players, or they wouldn't play. They wouldn't keep playing them. So I think. Do you know what? I think maybe if we were getting another game and we are 3 or 4 days, then the guys are going to get a rest, most of them, because the Carabao Cup next week, isn't it? So it's 4 teams.
FA Cup comes back.
No, I think the Carabao Cup's in midweek.
Carabao Cup's first of all.
Yeah, it's next Tuesday, Wednesday. So these guys are going to get a rest between Monday and the following weekend, the FA Cup. A lot of teams in the FA Cup, if they play, 10 of those lads won't play. That were playing for United probably, and 10 of those won't play for Wolves. You know, they can make multiple changes if they're playing against a lower league side, so they're getting a chance to refresh them. So I don't think it's a concern to me that the players are absolutely shattered out on their feet. No abnormal tiredness. I was unsure there for me. I didn't see a player absolutely out on his feet.
No,
I didn't.
no,
saw tired players because they're in the 95th minute, but it wasn't tiredness that caused the goal. It was a bit of good fortune. It was an attempted block that got lucky for United and unlucky for Wolves. That settled a football match where there was nothing in it.